Hey guys, welcome. It's your girl, Black Girl Minimalism. We are doing the nighttime read for, what's today?
March 6th, I
March
think?
6th.
Yeah.
And we're going to be using the Black Tarot Ancestral deck. When I use this deck, I feel like it's time for travel. But hey, I can't tell you what the cards are going to say. But it says the Nine of Baskets. It says the Nine of Baskets. A couple is coming back or going to a monumental trip of which they're either taking their bags or unpacking. And so they're either reflecting on the time they had or had together. Every time I see this card, though, I always think about my wedding day because even though it's in color, it's very similar to the style of dress and also the suit that Aaron wore as well. And we had the same exact car for our wedding day, the Bug, which lasted us through the wedding. And then we had to take it back and get a Jeep. But anyways, it worked out for the actual day. So I just see it every time in representing something that I experienced. Also, the woman that's on this card, she's bald, and y'all know I'm a baldie. I'm a bald baddie. So I think those are two key points that maybe three key points that I see: the car, the style of dress, and also the head, representing the baldness and and what that signifies for me. But then also, just like I said, the representation of travel and what it'll mean. We have the Ace of Baskets. I'm really happy to see this card because I was looking at my nails and it's green, but it's like a green yellow. And yellow is representative of happiness, of, I'll say, joy, because I was watching scripture earlier and he talked about the goodness of God is the representation of joy. Happiness fades away. Joy is everlasting because it's within your heart and your soul. And so I see this as that joy, happiness, and purity. The white is also a representation of purity. You're being handed over something. Something is being passed of the torch to you, and it looks like it's from a male figure in your life where it's put around the neck. I just got this today. It was delivered, this piece and the earrings, and so I see that representative in this particular pictorial demonstration as he's putting it around his neck. So it's like passing the torch over to that younger generation of what they'll be representing moving forward.
I like the flowers.
Me too. The next thing is the Nine of Coins. This is a full abundance energy. You are able to have a table that is fruitfully abundant that you can offer to others. And the chandelier is representing a luxurious yet affluent energy of a family. The head wrap on her is very ancestral, and the long gown, the golds are abundance as well. The gold that's in the cloth of the clothing is that gold abundance. Also in the chandelier with the white feathers. So I see that as a level of protection. There goes the yellow again, finding a grounding in like moving your body and getting your body very active. Maybe health is important at this time for the Two of Knives that's there. We have the Tower, something coming to a space of cycling out because or maybe recycling, it's by the water. So, usually when you find trash by the water, it's recycled, right? It's recycled trash. It's funny that I said recycled out. I don't know why I said that, but something is represented, maybe being resourceful, in what you have. That could be represented here through the Tower energy. We have the Four of Baskets. She's looking at her mirrored image, but she is something growing from that image. It's something growing from how she sees herself. We also have the Lovers.
I knew that was going to come up.
You did? Okay. Why you say that?
Because they kept flipping.
It kept flipping.
Yeah. Plus, it kind of looks like me, but
I do always think it looks like you with your underwear,
with
like
my
on
leg.
underneath. So in this card, she's pregnant. You're birthing something. Now, if me and Aaron was to physically get pregnant, this would have to be a planned event, but something is being birthed in this moment in the water. Um, you see the water in the tower, and if you're recycling energy, maybe rebirthing the energy in a new way, where the lovers is represented also in the water as well. Like maybe you guys will be spending time in the water where you can hold one another, you can engage in a way that will cycle through this moon.
Can I say something? I feel like also too, it's a metamorphosis because it has the butterflies. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, transformation. So we have the Two of Coins that's here. He's grappling with a choice, maybe. Hold on one second, I dropped something. All right, I love this card. This is like this ancestral dance that one older generation is doing with the younger, still the male representation here. You see that in the Ace of Baskets and now in the Son of Coins. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I think it's called capoeira, a Brazilian dance.
Yeah, you're correct. I did hear that. The Three of Baskets. All right, so we have the Ten of Wands where you're carrying a lot from head to toe. So the Four of Wands came out after that where you're balancing the energy for one another. The Magician. I love this Magician card because it's the rainbow behind him with the flowers. And it is a moon cycle card where he also has the symbolism of Africa on his chest. So maybe tattoos are significant. And right in the middle of his sacral chakra, he has the full moon. So something to do with the full moon and your sacral chakra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'll pick one more card. Okay. This will be two more. The Strength card and the Three of Knives. I see the Three of Knives as a point of being useful. And the Strength card is requiring you to do this dance, animal and human coinciding with one another, maybe that shadow energy work. And there's a little body of water beneath the Strength card as well. What's standing up is the Six of Knives, climbing upward. Okay, so which card do you think I should read, Ruby?
9 of Coins. Check out under the chandelier.
Hold on a second. Okay, that's one sec. Okay. So 9 of Coins is self-sufficient. This is where they're holding the honey, and I believe it's fig. So a couple stands at the entrance of their home, welcoming guests with honey jars and figs. They have built their empire and are comfortably self-sufficient. So the couple has broken free of the constructs created to limit them and now have a flourishing hive made on their own terms. The two honor each other as equals and take pride in the home they have made. They are filled with gratitude for their lifestyle, circumstance, and their company. The 9 of Coins rings of abundance. The couple appreciates moving at a slower pace, taking care of their environment, and acknowledging their success. They make time to thank those who came before them, who paved the way. What is your manifesto? Continue to structure your life in a way that works for you imbalance, and sustainability. Feel confident in your ability to handle anything that comes your way. Feel confident in your, okay, yes, I said that. Trust your voice and don't be afraid to create a path where few have wandered. This is like wandering has come up throughout this week in so many different ways, the word wanderer. And for one way in particular, I'll share with Aaron once that thing comes forward for me to share why it makes sense for me. But for you, I hear this particular quote: not all that wander are lost. And what it is, a military quote, but what it's saying is that sometimes the travel is about the journey. It's about the journey, and it's necessary for you to return back to the root of things. And that's what that means, is like not all who go on a journey are lost. It sometimes is for a point of fulfillment. It's meant for you to take this particular walk. So prosperity and comfort in the place of yang, having time and state of mind to enjoy it, having resources on hand to make further gains, prosperity as a result of hard work. This is where I see with the Six of Knives, him climbing up. So it might be at a slower pace, but you're working hard to get there. Enhance your space, creating an environment that feels rich in the ways that matter only to you. So that is the read. And I do feel like this is also representative in the Magician card as well, is alchemizing the energy. Right now is talking about the energy and the flow of your personal space. So take that into consideration. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.